To the haters and non-believers, you guys were right. You guys are fucking right.
You guys are right.
If you asked me, but to be fair, if I could go back in time and you asked me, knowing this, would you start it? I'll be like, no. Waste of fucking time. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Broader Complex podcast. Unfortunately, to say the last episode of the Broader Complex podcast. It is unfortunate that we're ending just out of the blue.
This is no
kind
LARP.
of.
This is no
Yeah,
We're no LARPing.
We're no LARPing. This video is just basically gonna be about just ending it, kind of like saying goodbye.
Ending our lives.
Okay. Even though it didn't, it's not like we have a big audience whatsoever. If you even classify it as an audience. But we always have the mentality that once you begin something, if you choose to end it, that you got to end it properly. And that's what we're doing today. So the episode is mostly going to revolve around us talking about our experiences with podcasting over this year and a half almost. Why did it end? Just our overall thoughts and experiences with it. Maybe you can take some
warning. Heed some warning.
Or some, I don't know, just take anything from this. That's basically what the episode is going to be about. I will tell you to like and subscribe, but
I don't think there's much point.
It doesn't really matter at this point. How do we want to start?
See you next week. That's a good question. Well, first of all, are we
Ending.
No, it's not that. Is the channel over? Obviously, we're not going to delete anything.
Yeah,
it's
of course
not.
Yeah, so it's going to stay up.
More
the
for
channel
us.
being over or not, it's really going to be...
You don't know. The podcast is over. The thing you're seeing on camera, is over.
Whether or not the channel is going to turn into something else...
You might see fucking Roblox Shawarma scary games, but we don't.
or even... Yeah, I mean, me personally, I really want to keep on doing content creation, even though, as you can probably think, over a year and a half of posting every single day short form content and then posting twice a week podcast videos, it's a lot of work, and to have absolutely no success or barely any success visible, it's really difficult. The only thing that kept us going was how much, at least me personally, how much I enjoy doing this. And because I enjoy doing it so much, I'll most likely try to do something else, to try to keep doing some form of content creation. Probably if podcasting is not on the table, and if it has to be something myself, some sort of reaction videos. I still want to be talking about superhero stuff, anime stuff, doing reviews. So I'm still going to be at least trying to do something like that. And then if that also doesn't work, or if I get tired of it and I stop enjoying it, then I'll end. But for now, as it stands, doing this was really a big highlight, even with all the work associated with it, of my life. So
Yeah.
I'll try to...
I'll miss it.
Yeah, I'll definitely miss it. And
I'm going into bricklaying, so it's going to
I'll
catch me.
try. Again, we don't know exactly how this channel specifically is going to move forward, whether or not
We're going to post on it.
some of us are going to keep posting, whether or not it's going to be changing into something different. But yeah, like Danny said, what you're seeing right now, us for doing a podcast in person, that is over. Joe over. So yeah, whatever happens in the future, whatever we individually decide to move into, whatever we individually decide doing it, whether some of us together, whether fully individually, we still don't know. We're still not sure. And whether or not it's going to be on this channel, whether or not we're going to end up creating a new channel or doing new things, it's still also up in the air.
It also wasn't an easy decision, obviously. But we're not quitting because of the numbers we've gotten.
Yeah.
We always knew this was kind of, or at least most of us knew, it was always going to be a long run type of thing. Obviously, content creation and podcasting specifically is an oversaturated market. It's an oversaturated market, so we knew. So it's not really about the numbers. That's not the reason we're quitting, and it was also not just we're tired of this. It's just someone wants to quit, and the podcast doesn't work without us four. So because of that. Simple as that. If one of the members is the life they had, they're just more busy with other stuff. They're like, I'm not willing to put this time for it. Then it just doesn't go. So
Basically, we've been KSI'd.
we've been KSI'd,
Basically.
whatever that means.
I mean, and with some
Let that be a
sort
lesson.
be a lesson there, like content creation, like in the beginning. And I remember when I was younger, like you talk to your friends, being like, "Oh, let's start YouTube channels. Let's do this. Let's do that." And in the first like few weeks, it's very fun and shit. But like stuff gets hard, life gets in the way, and sometimes you have to go into this, putting it in perspective, and like it will eventually get hard. And you have to know that pause. And you have to know in yourself that before you start something this big, it's like, when it eventually gets to that, will you be able to keep going at it?
Yeah.
Because if not, then like you're putting in hours and stuff like that, and it's like it's not really worth it. So if anyone's watching and considering starting something like this or starting content creation overall, it's a thing of like, everyone knows nowadays, everyone in our age group, even younger around our age group, knows that content creation is extremely hard to get anywhere with.
Yeah.
So you really need to love doing it, and not just that. It's like you have to know that before you start, when it eventually gets harder, you'll be able to keep going at it.
And when he says you need to love doing it, it's not just you need to love the fun conversations or the playing games, whatever, and it's just happening to be on camera. Now you also need to love the work behind it. You need to love the process of like having to set up the camera equipment. You need to love having to edit.
setting up the camera.
No, but it's all included in one package. You need to be okay with enjoying the whole thing and enjoying the process, both the fun bits and the hard bits that need work, and everything as a whole. Obviously, like every single one in our age category and now younger, it's like their career paths. They're all trying content creation. Everything is so saturated. It's so difficult to kind of like get anywhere without having luck, that luck factor, or being like really know what you're doing. And for that, you also need to have people that can teach you exactly how to do right from the get-go. And the 90% of people that start in this business don't have that.
Yeah,
and we say that about podcasting, but it's the same thing about streaming. It's the same thing about just a normal YouTube channel, about gaming, about reaction videos, about short form content, like being a TikToker. Like everything, it's like
in its own way, it's stressful and like
and
it's what you said, like this shit requires luck, and if you're not willing to put like 100% of work into it,
because we
then
obviously
that little chance of you getting anywhere, you won't make it.
Yeah.
So it's that thing of like you either put everything, all your chips in it, or you don't. And it's like
because we obviously like talked about different, because obviously most of us didn't want to quit, so we talked about like maybe different avenues we could go about where maybe we reduce the content or we do online. And I'm not saying we are not going to try some of those possibilities, but we kept returning to the thing of we are very much the mindset of whatever it takes. If you're not putting like 100% into it, then especially with content creation, you're not going to get anywhere. So as we reached a point where we're actually just talking about reducing our quality or reducing our quantity. And at that point, if we're not putting everything we can to make this the best it can, and we're just posting to post, we're like, is it worth it?
It's what Tiago said in the beginning, it's what Danny just said right now, like to level with you, like as the podcast is right now, it's over. Now that doesn't mean that like we could decide after this recording, we could decide like, oh, we'll keep going at it online, or we'll manage it this way and that way. But as it is, as this like the format that it is now,
this table. I mean, funny enough, we were gonna change set anyway.
We were,
because
that was a plan.
Be going to.
I don't know how
different.
much difference would be, because it'll probably still be a white wall behind us. But,
true, but so it's quite funny in that regard. But yeah, this what you're seeing here on camera, us four sitting around the table. It's not going to be. If you really want to find us, I'll be in some field bricklaying, so you can always find me there. But yeah, so as you see this, obviously this is going to end. God knows what the fuck we're going to do with the channel.
If this gets 1 million views, we come back.
Guys. If we get 2 likes, we come back.
The thing is, we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't. Because again, it was never about.
It was never
about that.
We could low-key get 300 million views on this video. We probably won't come back.
Yeah, I mean, and also like having the very low numbers, like even because we always thought that like we're gonna get like very low numbers on YouTube, Instagram. But our thing at the beginning was like TikTok is very easy to get some sort of attention. What we didn't realize is that
TikTok's the hardest.
Like as it stands right now, everyone thought that. Everyone thought the same thing over the last 2 years. Like ever since COVID hit, everyone turned TikTok to kind of like get big or like promote anything. So now, turns out that we've had more success on Instagram Reels than we've had on TikTok.
That's just not true on TikTok.
We got
But
10.4,000.
on one.
On what? On one.
well, it's better than nothing, man.
You were quiet there.
No, wait, what did you say?
Well,
What was the
quiet.
first thing? Oh, yeah, and I mean, talking about the numbers, we did, like, we have a video that's, because when we started the podcast, we made a prediction video, and then a year after, we made a video talking about where we are, and we were nowhere near what we predicted.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's quite funny. But we all said it's just like, at the end of the day, the
Yes.
numbers that we got weren't what we wanted, but we love doing this shit. So it's that thing that's like, if you start content creation, basically, like, you can't expect to get
Anywhere
numbers in
within
there.
like half a decade.
Unless you're lucky. But you shouldn't go with that expectation.
And even
that's what I'm
then,
saying.
if you're lucky and you don't understand that process, you might just think that you're the shit.
you're gonna
You might
ride
be
it out.
just a one-hit wonder.
And then,
That happens so much.
and then you
You die out.
you exactly like straight away.
Fade out.
So if you don't understand that, like, for example, if we blew up like 2 months in, we still had our
What if this
schedule.
video blows up right here? This video.
This video specifically
blows up. 100 million views. We come back?
No.
No, that's not.
So the reason that we're quitting is kind of clear now. You have anything to say to the people, bro? It's your last chance on camera.
True.
I'm breakaway after this. I can't be on camera.
after this, my schedule's full with fucking cotton picking.
Okay.
So if you need some bricklaying, carpeting, or cotton picking jobs, me and him are gonna be out in the field just outside the house.
We're actually not quitting.
Guys, we're still quitting. We're still quitting. There's first small chance that we were like, we might not quit, but we're quitting. What were we talking about? We were
I
the
don't
full
know.
things, and now we lost it, man. We lost it. We
lost it.
fucking. Oh yeah, the guy that. Obviously, let's not beat about the wrong bush. You want to step away from the pod, and that's kind of the reason why we're quitting here. What's your feeling during the pod? How's it? How's it affected your life from people that like? Because obviously he has a lot of a work-based life. His work's very very heavy. Why just talk about your experience with the pod, just a last hooray for the people.
No, I loved doing this with you guys. I love spending time with you guys. My actual job requires a lot of me. And the little time that I have to live, I'm not willing to sacrifice some parts of it. Because then I feel like I'll never live, and I'll spend my whole life either around my work, around this, making stuff work, and then I'll die one day and I've never lived. So
I also think you're being very dramatic here. Because you're saying you never get to live by sitting in front of a camera and talking to us.
no, because of how much it requires from me, just like how much my job requires from me.
Yeah, but out of the podcast, obviously the people behind the camera don't know this, but the podcast requires the least out of you compared to the rest of us. But we are like living. You know what I mean?
I think it goes back a little bit to the earlier point that I made. It's like, unless you full on love this shit, because it's bound to get hard. And a lot of content creators do this, especially younger ones, where it's like, oh, let's just start content creation with our friends. It's like, when it gets hard, people quit. And I think that's just another situation of it, because it's like, you don't love it enough to carry on through the hard times.
Yeah.
And it just happens that we're in one right now. And I think that's just simply it. I think you're over dramatizing it, that whole thing of like you never get to live. 95% of your time is with your work, it's not the podcast. So it's not even like if you remove the podcast, you've suddenly reached nirvana. So I think it's a thing of like, at the end of the day, it's just like it go hard and you're quitting because of it, because you just don't love it enough to push through this hard part. When anyone that's starting anything, any business, even if it's outside of content creation is especially hard, but other businesses are too. It's like, it's gonna get hard, and if you don't have that drive, that power, and that desire to take what's ours, you're not gonna be able to pass through those hard times.
Crazy Dwayne.
Crazy Dwayne.
That
Right on that on the town.
you guys will miss that, and that.
Yeah. I think that's it. You can say I'm wrong, but I also think like over dramatizing it like that
For the
is-
viewers.
For the viewers.
There's
Like,
no point of trying to get views right now.
yeah,
but-
no one's watching. Man. No one's watching. I think it's kind of pointless. I think it just is what it is. It got hard, and you're not willing to keep going at it. I think that's just it. There's no point on like, putting it in another way. It's just
Yeah,
like,
if you'll take away from either my own personal stuff that I would have to sacrifice or my actual business, then I'm not willing to
And
sacrifice.
there goes
enough.
back to the thing of to the people starting anything. There's a quote I really like: "Is you either sacrifice for what you want, or what you want becomes a sacrifice." It doesn't matter what endeavor you start. It can be content creation,
Martin Luther King.
or it can be Mr. I'm okay.
Benjamin
not
Netanyahu.
Senior Martin. It doesn't matter what business it is, whether it be content creation or it be any business or any endeavor you take, whether you're competing in a sport, whatever it is, you have to sacrifice for it. You have to be willing to go to those lengths. Because second place is just the first loser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to be first, and it's the thing, it's kind of what I talked about earlier in this video about how we were thinking about, okay, maybe we just reduce our quantity or quality, based the thing of if you're not pushing everything to the best of its ability, you're never going to be truly successful. You know, you might get very lucky. I'm not saying people don't get lucky at this shit, but if you're relying on luck, then, you know, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like at the end of the day, it's a race, and if you're running with one leg, might as well not run when everyone else is just running full
and it's
sprint
gonna be
forward.
hard. Like you're gonna have to sacrifice shit. Like it's gonna be times. It's no. I know our videos it seems fine and dandy, but in the background, we've gone through absolutely disgusting scenarios. People have had to sacrifice time with important people in their lives or their work, or some of us are still in university, so missing out lectures or or during exam seasons, making sure we have the only free time we have is coming here to record, and then we're back to studying. Like sacrificing the little free time you have, or sacrificing important things in your life to be present, to make shit work. It's gonna be in any business. So if you're not willing to die, if you're not willing to do whatever it takes, I suggest just stay in bed and kill yourself. Maybe not that second part, but just really consider it, because it's very easy in the beginning where you're enjoying, you're motivated, but when you're a year in, you haven't seen much results from it, and someone's asking you to skip on something very important to you, and you're balancing between having to be there for your business or going to whatever this maybe important thing you want to go, that, you know, when it's down to the wires, whether you're going to be holding it, you know, and especially if you have business partners. Because obviously we're all business partners, and if just one, you can see right here, if just one isn't willing to hold that, which I'm not necessarily saying it's like a bad thing. It just depends on how much you're willing to make it work, right? And even if three are like, we're willing to do whatever it takes, if just one, for whatever reason, and it's not like I ain't trying to diss you or nothing, but for whatever reason ain't willing, then it won't work in the long run. You know what I mean? So yeah. Rough one. Rough day.
Back to you.
Back to you in the house.
So we're actually going to be reviewing Cyberpunk 2077.
I mean, I have no idea what we're gonna do with this channel. Whether we're gonna take a break from content creation, whether we're gonna jump straight into something new with this channel, whether we're gonna make a new channel, whether we're gonna go on OnlyFans.
I just feel like anything else we make won't be anything as good as what we made here.
True.
You know, I just have that feeling like the four of us, that's always the whole thing that like made us stand out from everyone else. You know, we're four brothers,
Yeah.
so we've pretty much everything in our lives we've experienced.
This guy's
scrolling on Reels.
already doom
This guy's
scrolling,
already
bro.
doom scrolling on
Can't
Reels.
wait to be out of here. Fucking dickhead, man.
My video's not even over. He's already done. What was I saying?
Done.
Oh yeah, it was the whole thing that it's the four of us. You know, everything, because we're brothers, so everything in our life we experience together. And it's the thing of like, you know, maybe we'll bring a little different flavor to the thousands of other podcasts that are over there. But it's like, I don't think, like, I am proud to say that a lot of the work, like, of course, the beginning is a lot different than we are now, but I do think that as of now, we're doing the best quality that we've ever been. I think that, you know, we were trying to think about swapping games and stuff to improve, but in terms of quality, in terms of editing, in terms of like all that stuff, I think it's the best. The thumbnails, I think it's the best we've ever been, and I think we produce great quality.
We've
So
constantly gotten better.
yeah, and so that's the thing, like to jump into something else, and maybe, like, I don't think you ever reach that quality, you know, and then at that point, there's also that thing of like, if I jump into something else, I am always gonna have that thought. It's like, in 3 years when it gets hard, am I still gonna want to do that? Because this, I knew I would. I knew that. That to say, I'm not saying for you to be 12 years in with 3 subs and still not consider maybe other avenues, but like, I knew that I was in this for a long time because at the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. So it's a thing of like, if I jump to something else, I need to have that consideration again. And is that something I'm going to want to do when I just finished another project? It's like,
rough. It's rough.
Yeah, it's rough. Like,
It's great though. It's good times. Good
was-
times on camera.
it was
Being
really
boozled,
fun.
some
Being
good
boozled was
laughs, man.
good laughs. Some not.
Started with reviewing Free Run, some good reviews.
Yeah.
Fire Force still shit. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, Fire Force still was. People also weren't happy with my Marvel Rivals take.
A lot of people weren't happy with
Well,
us.
you don't
for
have to listen to them
anymore.
You also can stop calling us the N-word on our Instagram comments.
Yeah.
To be fair, that happened once.
I think it's one
One's
too
too
many.
many.
You fucking cheeky dart, man. Don't be racist in the comments or anyone's comments. But yeah, so it was really good. I had a great time. Unfortunately, obviously, I'm not going to see you guys for a little bit because I'm going to be bricklaying. But yeah, I mean, I think we've kind of talked about what stuff we've learned. The punishments, I also think, were a good idea.
Well, I mean, we had a lot of good ideas there of stuff that was new. Even though that obviously a lot of our podcast was about involving media, superhero stuff, anime stuff. There's 3 bajillion podcasts about superhero discussions and then about anime discussions. So we're not doing anything new there. But then the structure we made our episodes about, I do think that was kind of new.
Yeah, and broader chord and stuff like that. Not everything worked, but
and having the punishments, it all added some sort of levels to it.
Mystique.
That I think it was just anything to make it different. And I do think that we at least on that
front.
on that front we weren't just copying what everyone else was doing it and just being us. We tried to bring in new ideas. We're always constantly trying to change things up, bringing in new ideas. New
And I also enjoyed the thing that's we never did it to be popular. Whenever we tried to come up with new ideas, it was just to improve on what we love. It was just to improve on just so we have more fun on camera.
Yeah.
So when
What
the episodes
we like to do.
when the episodes come out, we're like, yeah, you know what, shit, that was actually funny, or that was actually a good segment and stuff like that. We always try to improve in that way and not improve to be like. Of course, we take account of views and the statistics of throughout our platform. But it was always the thing of I think this would be fun to do, or I think this would be a better segment because it's better quality, or it's just it's just something new, or just more fun. Basically, it wasn't never about there's 3 billion other people doing this. Let's just jump on it, even though none of us like doing this shit. So yeah, I mean. Sad to see it go.
Yeah.
Cannot say.
Year and a half,
Cannot lie to
lot
you.
of hours behind.
A lot of hours.
A lot of hours outside the camera.
Yeah, no, I think
Lot
I
of
said
hours.
in my first year. I mean, the podcast was pretty much the only thing I looked forward to. When we were around the first few months in, the podcast was pretty much the only thing I had to look forward to. So to see that
It was
go.
special.
It was special.
It was special, man.
It was special, and I mean, again, video's gonna stay up. The channel might keep going. We don't fucking know. We don't fucking know.
As of now, we have no idea.
As of now.
maybe this will big psych. No, it's actually,
As of this
it's actually-
video,
it's actually-
we don't know.
It's actually.
But you can go down there, smash the like now.
Smash the nut. Go on there.
the
Smash
like
the nut.
button.
If we get 5 likes, we're back. 5 likes, we're back.
You know
we
what?
haven't gotten 5 before.
To be fair, I don't think. No, I think we have.
5 likes, we're back, bro. 5 likes.
Now,
come back.
now because it's not about the number.
6 likes, we're back, bro. Just smash the like button.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Se-
if this channel somehow continues going, it's not going to be like this.
No,
That's
this
sure.
is over.
This is fully.
It's Joe over.
What are you seeing on screen right now?
It's over.
It's cooked.
Yeah, it's over.
And we're all making jokes, but we're destroyed inside.
Destroying it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a year and a half worth of work, of content, of memories, of just constantly pushing towards a goal and to fall short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But,
and
I
obviously
guess-
we don't have the ability to just take a break about a future. I'll take a break. I'll come back.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
No.
And I truly
Because
think if we took a break,
the only thing we had, I think you
Was-
guys have mentioned this before, over this year and a
Consistency.
half was consistency.
we didn't miss a day.
Didn't miss a
Doesn't
single
matter
day.
what was going on.
Well, sometimes we had to do a few reposts.
Quite
of
a few,
course.
but-
But on YouTube, podcast videos never missed a week.
Never.
Especially when we started then posting twice a week, never missed a
Never.
week. And then the short form content across all platforms,
Never missed a day.
it was always every day.
Might have been reposts. Sometimes more a longer period of reposts, but
Yeah, especially with
never
exams
went a
and stuff like
day.
that.
Might have been late, might have been whatever, but it was never a thing where we missed.
always there.
It was always
always
there. Which
so-
I mean, it's something that we can pride ourselves in. To be fair,
Yeah,
that
we're always here. I never know. Yeah, man, it is rough. Obviously,
Rough around the edges.
rough around the edges.
And inside the edges as well.
You know, I'm gonna miss a little bit of jokes about fucking calling this guy an Adam or whatever the fuck.
I
I
left
mean, I'm
on.
still probably gonna call him an Adam outside the camera, but it's not as funny.
So it's funny because you guys don't watch.
Some other memories from our old house, moving from our old sets, moving to this one,
Getting the one prop in the back.
we finally got a prop, guys. The other one fucking
Not a
fell.
prop, but yeah, you know. What I mean.
Yeah, something
From 3-hour plus train rides back and forwards, from handling stresses, from the time on camera, the jokes, the stuff we're reviewing, the topics, from talking about Omni-Man.
Shinra being Jesus Christ.
Or Omni-Man giving a good fade, bro, or whatever it is.
Dr. Stone being top 5.
Dr. Stone being top 5, or all those conversations. about all those shows that we either really loved, hated, or didn't really care for. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot, and I appreciate every single second of it. It's actually dying. We're putting it to rest here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's rough. Obviously, it's rough.
Should we delete the channel like Unus Anders did?
No, because no one will care.
Yeah, to be fair, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever profits we got from this, we go to charity.
Yeah.
Which is not.
Which we're in debt, so Charlie will come talk to
We're
us.
taking it.
Charlie pays it.
It's rough, man. There's a lot of jokes, a lot of good times.
What a laughs.
And now now I'm dead. I'm dead. Now it's dead. Now we were dead. Man, it's rough. I won't miss having to edit TikToks at like 3 in the morning. I will miss editing TikToks. I know I will.
If anyone's looking to hire an editor,
Editor, me and Rafa are here.
Me too.
I think, to be fair, that is something I think I've briefly talked about this when we talked about AI, but I do love editing, and this was an avenue which I could do it, and I'll get something out of it because
I
I
have a reason for it.
Yeah, because it's like I'm editing for our content, you know. I'm not just editing for someone else and stuff like that. So because I've always enjoyed it, it was a thing of like, you know, how can I get better here? How can I get better here? And let me try and put fucking Club Penguin moving pizzas around near Danny's hands or whatever it may be. And I always just enjoy doing that.
Yeah, man.
And now like I won't really have reason to, and also like the editing fucking market's also saturated as shit, but. I don't know. That is also something I'm gonna miss. Of course, I'm not gonna miss like if I'm editing the third TikTok on the row, and we're hearing tung tung jokes at 3 in the morning. Like I'm not gonna miss that.
And we're constantly getting 200 views.
But at the end of the day, it was always worth it to me.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
And that's over.
100%.
no, it's all.
Take our lesson. No one's going to be watching this. But if you are watching this for whatever reason, if this was up and we get 5 likes and we're back, just take our lesson as heed. You know, if you're not really, from the jump, you're not really into it, maybe let the other guys know. Maybe let the man them know. Let the man them know.
Or maybe like fully know what you're getting yourself into. I think that's the main thing. Because like even if you're doing it by yourself,
Don't do it
that's
for
what
the
he said.
vibe.
It's like don't do it for don't do it for the success, because you're not guaranteed that. Doing it for like when you do end up doing it in the moment, you are enjoying it and you're happy to spend that bit of your life doing it, and you don't think it's like a waste, even if it doesn't go anywhere. Whether you're with other people, whether you're by yourself, any business, not just
Like
content
yeah,
creation.
it's what he said. It'll get tedious at some points, but you never should feel like
It will be hard.
You never should be like, yeah, that time I spent was a waste on it. You should never feel like that. Never feel like that.
So-
Because at that point, then you shouldn't be doing it. Because if it's a waste, then it's not something worth spending time on.
So yeah, make sure you know what you get yourself into if you do decide to
and,
pursue anything like this. And yeah, just make sure you enjoy what you're doing, and make sure you're willing to kind of like, right, there's going to be bad times, there's going to be good times.
Yeah, and we're putting a GoFundMe for Danny's breakawaying lessons. If you guys want to go down and support.
If you guys need a help,
If we get a total of £5, we're back.
if we get 5 likes, we're back. Yeah, man. I don't know. I have no idea what we're gonna do forwards.
No clue,
If
man.
we're gonna do something.
Honestly,
forwards.
no cool. I'm not even just saying that. And like tomorrow, we're like dropping a new fucking video. No, I just would have no clue.
I mean, I personally, I really want to keep it, because like all the stuff that I've learned over this year and a half, all the editing, to turn a main video into short form content, to edit the main video, to edit audio files, the whole recording process. Like I learned a bunch of skills that I want to keep on using. You know, like I know how to schedule my time to accommodate for this. I know how to make things work. I know how to keep consistency, because
we don't need to hear
all-
your resume, man.
We all have learned.
This guy's trying to get hired.
Fucking yeah, bro.
I have to put my CV across.
I know how to, manage my schedule on.
No, yeah, to be fair, yeah, that is true. Hell CV talk.
Yeah.
Should I put on LinkedIn? So basically, I really want to keep doing something like this, even if it is by myself.
Yeah, I don't know,
Maybe in
man.
this channel.
Maybe.
we'll meet up and post
Once a year.
once a week about fucking the state of it.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Our next endeavor is going to be talking about each patch note from Marvel's.
Reacting to the double G.
The
Guan Guan.
Senor Guan. Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough, but it is what it is.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. The ones that did watch.
Yeah.
To the haters and non-believers, you guys were right. You guys are fucking right.
You guys are right.
If you asked me, but to be fair, if I could go back in time and you asked me, knowing this, would you start it? I'll be like, no. Waste of fucking time. Yeah. So that was
That's actually a good question. I don't.
back in time. You're like, Pedro's gonna be a fucking snob, man.
In a year and a half.
He's gonna snake you out.
I don't know. I don't think I would. even though
Take that home. You are.
even though like we
Do you have a
did,
brother called Pedro?
we
Sure.
did get but the thing is you will know it back then. So at this
Yeah,
moment
but
in
the whole
time,
fucking hypothetical is that you
I know.
You fucking idiot.
But,
Like, you're ruining
well-
the hypothetical.
Yeah, you're ruining my.
You should bring his CV
Yeah,
back
bro,
up
we
again.
get it, bro.
no, I was just
So
gonna
get
say
high.
that I don't regret doing it.
Yeah, no,
I don't regret it.
Just make sure there's no snakes in the grass.
Yeah.
That's
Because if there's one singular tadpole in the grass, you're gone. So
no, but that is true. Like when you're going into something as a group, everyone needs to put effort in it, and if someone isn't, like, then it just don't work.
there's a tadpole in the grass. It's gone.
There's a tadpole in the grass. If there's a laptop in the grass, you're cooked.
Yeah. Look out for the left ones. They're
Look
the
out for the laptops
They reach around you, mate. They reach around you, ruin your life.
and make you break way.
Go make you brickway. Do you have any advice for me about brickwaying future? No?
No.
No? Anything for the people about their brickwaying future?
No.
You guys excited for Avengers Doomsday?
Well, we didn't even get to talk about Spider-Man Noir or Vox Machina.
No, we had it
We had a
ready.
bunch of reviews prepared, but you know,
but then
decided to quit. Spider-Man Noir is good. Vox Machina is good. You go watch that, Jones. There you go.
Yeah.
The intro to fucking Spider-Man Noir is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's our review.
That's our reviews. The shows both go peak cinema. I'm gonna miss the rating to us as well. I think that was a brilliant idea. I think we're the only podcast that actually rate things properly. Not because I'm glazing myself. Sometimes we rate stuff that I didn't agree with, but in terms of like where we put it, I think most podcasters put everything in fucking from 8 above. And if it's 7, it's horrible. I'm like, that's not how fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not how it works.
I also don't think any of our takes were insane.
to us at least. I don't know. Yeah, man. Anything you want to say? To
Any last word?
last words, bro.
I'm gonna miss it.
Momentum
You
more.
gonna miss it?
You're gonna miss?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I don't think you are.
Are you sure?
He's,
Are
cause
you sure about that?
This guy, you're gonna miss it. But then he's like, when we're gonna record next? I'm not. So I'm missing about me. Yeah, man.
He ain't missing shit, basically.
Yeah, he missed shit. So
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it.
So yeah, I hope you can take some advice. Like I know we're joking around, but I'm deeply mortified, and I'm gonna be hanging myself out. Okay. I just don't know if that can go on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But do take some of our advice if you're watching. Just keep in mind, if you get 5 likes, maybe there's a return. Just 5.
I don't
Just
know.
El Cinco, mate.
Cinco.
It says no, because it wasn't even. That is a joke because it wasn't even about numbers. Like obviously,
Yeah,
like,
we've said that.
it's not gonna be 5.
Yeah,
If we do get 10, maybe.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I don't think there's
you
a.
think for 10 likes, you can come back.
No.
Really?
What number would it be where you would come back? Like views.
It's that's not up to me.
No, that's
I'll
actually a
come
good
back
question.
here.
That's actually a good question. How
Yeah.
many views for you to be like, my brothers aren't piece of shit when you come back?
7.
7 views. We get 7 views on the normal.
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
You don't even know.
7 likes, 7 likes.
This is actually why we're
Yeah,
quitting,
yeah.
bro. He has no idea what's going on in the podcast. He doesn't give a shit, bro.
7 likes.
Just goes to show, mate. Don't make
Don't-
a
yeah,
YouTube
bro.
video with your ops.
Yeah, it might be fine. We don't trust him, especially if their name is Pedro. Shoot him.
If
straight
they're
away.
Pedro 5'6" and slightly brown, don't trust.
Yeah, man. They're a tapo in the grass. Gotta come for this.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Anything else? Anyone else gotta?
Stay tuned for our Friday.
Should we put our podcast in the rating tier list?
You know what? Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, man. Peak. Truly think it's peak. I don't think
We're quitting.
the jokes from talking about race, gender.
Okay. The state of Israel.
all the jokes we've ever done, I think, from him fucking jacking off to the camera with his glasses. Like I think the jokes and the moments, man, you don't get those in other podcasts. And I know it might just be like, oh, this guy fucking chatting about, but nah, man, I don't think it's different. We had something here, but then
Yeah.
But then someone decided to quit. We had something here and someone
just
quit.
make sure if you have a flame of something, there's not someone with a bucket of water, man.
But he really see the embers one for all. He tossed a bucket of water at it.
Just the whole, you're just fucking pissing it. Actually, we're actually resting in piss right now. Yeah, but that's actually, I think that's what I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, if I didn't think he was peak, I wouldn't work as hard on it as I would thought.
Imagine we're like Kyle Smith. Fucking
Bottom
top
it.
it. Where would you put it, man?
Next
since,
one,
since
hard.
since you hated it with Joey Hart.
Dog
right?
shit.
Yeah, peak.
You put it
Me
peak,
put a peak.
but you're not willing to fucking. This actually makes no sense. He doesn't like doing this shit. And then you ask him, he's like, he's warping for
He's
the
warping for the
It doesn't matter. It's our last episode. It's not, you don't have to warp.
You can tell
Say
the
your truth, bro.
Say
Say
you
your
hate it.
truth, man. Say
No,
it.
I don't
Look
hate
at the
it, bro.
camera.
Say it.
Tell
Look
him
at
how
the-
much you fucking hate
Look
the
at the
guts.
camera and say you'd rather do anything else. in your life.
Say you hate the guts of your co-host, man. Say it. Say it. Be truthful to the viewers.
I don't hate it.
So how'd you feel about
You don't like it.
Yeah. Where actually? Like honestly, it doesn't matter anymore. We're fucking quitting. In the rating tier list, where would you put it? In terms of how much Absolute regret.
No, I enjoyed doing this. It just got too much with my own life.
So there you go. If you have any sort of life at all, do not start content creation.
If you literally have to eat breakfast, that's more important than whatever business you have going on. So you put a peak.
Yeah.
No, you won't. You put a medium. The bottom bit.
We'll
Bottom
put it
bit.
for you.
But maybe top mid. Maybe top mid. Give him a break.
This or your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That was a fucking hard.
That was a shit show.
I was actually going to talk about that when we reviewed Spider-Man Noir. No, we're not. Now we're not.
Go over.
Yeah, man. I'm going to miss you guys. Because I'm still not going to see you.
Check us out on the next Chuck Pembroke cruise video. We'll be there.
Yeah, we're actually
going to a swingers cruise, hoping to see Jack Pembroke, even though he's been there already. Just me, I don't know.
We're just gonna go to every.
No,
swingers
we're gonna
cruise.
go. We've actually decided. We've talked a little bit. Pedro's gonna get swapped for Bob Little. And
Rob
Little, and we're getting Rob Little as the fourth co-host.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Maybe next week you'll see videos, and it'll be something completely different. That's for sure. But we don't know. Or maybe not. Or maybe this channel will just decay onto the YouTube mainframe with the thousands.
into the
just-
fucking
just
swap of YouTube.
the
And in
thousands.
like 10 years, one of our videos is gonna come up, but like just full on AI everything, and then Danny is just fucking Jewish or some shit.
with just thousands and thousands of that channels. And just remember, don't trust your brothers, man.
Just remember, there's always a fucking
just
snake in the
remember,
grass.
even the people in your own blood don't like you, mate. They will snake you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say it. Dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, I
should we
think
wrap it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's it.
I think that'll be it.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching.
Or if you did watch,
if you did watch.
thank you for not watching.
Yeah. This was like legit our last episode of the podcast. I hope if you are watching this, I hope you enjoyed any of the previous videos before. I mean, even though we didn't have any success, if you do end up crossing by them, if you do end up giving it a watch, just enjoy what we have made.
Man. Enjoy life. You know?
Yeah. And yeah,
If you need to reach out, not to us because we'll quit it. But yeah, man.
yeah,
It was great.
um,
it was great seeing you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never see each other again.
Great year and a half. What of memories. I'm going to be rewatching some of our old episodes.
100%. I'm gonna be watching shit.
Like
all
a man
over.
at war looking at a picture of their wife. And then I'll remember it was my brother.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you also see Peter in a public execution, that you already know what. Yeah, man. It was great.
Nah.
great.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you
We'll catch you
never.
on the flip
And
side.
this is a Brother Complex podcast.
Signing out.